Alright, welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley map. Honestly, if I knew who made this map, I would give them full credit. But honestly, I have no idea. So, I did lower the resolution quality. We're now in, I believe, 2K, which is slightly less than 4K, obviously, but to be honest, I can't see much of a difference. But tabbing between vehicles, boy, there is 0 frame rate drop right there, so that's good. Definitely seems to play a little bit better. Moving around, you know, quick jumping movements and stuff like that seem a little bit better. So we're gonna try this. I'm honestly a little sad we can't do the 4K. I'm a little sad, but that's all right. I got my money. God, I always try to like look up to the money. I got my money up there in the upper right corner, back to 20 big ones. So what we're gonna do now, what did we do last time? So last time what we did is tilled up 45, not tilled, we disked 45 and 46. Now what I did also is I sold 49, 48, 43, 42, 44, 41. I know it's a lot of 40s, a lot of numbers. Okay, you gotta be a numbers guy to be a farmer. Come on. But I sold those fields because I thought that we were starting with too much fields. You know, we don't have the manpower, we don't have the equipment to be able to keep up with that. So we are now down. God dang, why did I? Okay, we're now down to 47, 46, 45. Those are our fields. And that's what we're going to stick to. So I still need to get the disk running on 47, I believe. That sounds about right. I think, yeah, 47. So what I'm going to do is unfold this puppy, let it pull me back into the black hole, into the abyss. Okay, good to go. Now, oh, yep. Should probably start the tractor, huh? Don't want it on yet. We want it drop down first. Do a little zooming out. And we're planting corn. Wait. You know what I just realized? We're dumb, guys. We're so dumb. Alright, let's fold this thing back up. So we got Seasons mod on, right? Well, in Seasons mod, you can't plant certain things unless they're at a certain degree of Fahrenheit, in our case. And also in a certain time frame. So we're gonna change this to not 9 days but 3 days. We want the seasons to go by pretty fast. We don't want this to take a long time. You know, we want to move up through the ranks rather quickly. So what we got going on is I'm trying to plant corn, but we're only in the first day of spring, because there's 3 days in spring, 3 days in summer, 3 days in autumn or fall, 3 days in winter. So we're trying to plant right now. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly at all. We can't do that. So we're gonna plant second day of spring, corn, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Is it getting foggy too, or is that just me? No, it's totally, fog's coming in. Rain is coming. All right, we're gonna move this thing. We're gonna move this planter. Oh, that hill really screws you up, doesn't it? Oh no, boys. Okay, we're good. We're gonna move this thing just off the field, just so it looks like we kind of know what we're doing. Gonna hop out quick, do the old manual detach. Okay, and we'll get going again. Dang it. I thought for sure we could just start planting right now, but we can't. But that's okay. We still have one more field to till up anyways. And plus it's going to rain. Not that, like, that's not going to stop us from planting. But the Seasons mod, ironically, I didn't even know that this was like was a Iowa-Wisconsin map. Oh, where am I going? Holy Midwest. If you live in the Midwest and you've never heard someone say "ope" instead of like whoops or sorry or whatever, you know, if they like bump into you or something, you're from the Midwest. If you hear anyone say "oh," you're from the Midwest. Or I guess they're from the Midwest. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get the disc. But yeah, that's just like a little thing that I always used to notice. But then like when you think about it and you like catch people, not catch, but when you catch people saying it, you know what I mean. It's just weird. Like, why do we have all these different sayings? Anyways, I'm gonna get this thing out. Hopefully my audio is good too. I did move my mic a little bit closer and bumped the gain up on it just a tad. So hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I noticed after watching the last video, the audio was just it sounded a little dull. You know, it wasn't like the in-game audio was too loud or anything like that. But let me know too. There's only so much that I notice, and I nitpick everything. So if you guys notice something that doesn't seem right, or one of my audio levels is too loud or too quiet, just let me know in the comments, and I should be able to get it adjusted. Well, I guess it'd probably be like the following week that footage would be up to that standard, whatever you commented. So, but yeah, let me know. Like I said, we're gonna get this thing rolling though, dude. We're gonna get this thing going. So this field, this is 47. 47, all that needs to happen to this is just get disked. And then what else we can do? We can try to run the clock just a little faster. We'll go up to times 15 because I'm not really trying to just skip ahead a whole day just so we can plant. I'd rather skip ahead while we're disking just to make time go by a little faster. But it looks like it. What do you mean you don't own this field? Is this a different field? That's 47, right? What? No way. Wonder what's going on there. All right, we'll back up and go this way, I guess. The heck? Yeah, and this is disking just fine. That is so weird. I wonder if it was just because I was too over. That's probably all it was. Sorry for the people who are here for the realism. This is not exactly real or realistic, but I wonder if it was just I was too. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm too close. So we'll cut it back a little bit and see if that helps. Where does it pick back up if it does? Oh, it doesn't, like, at all. Dude, that's so weird. Alright, we'll turn around. Alright. I'm pretty sure that thing is done. So we shouldn't need the disc anymore. Other than that, I mean, other than that upper corner there on 47, I really wish there was something I could do about that. But honestly, I don't know what the issue there is. It could just be that it's a modded map and maybe they never meant for this. I mean, it's a beta map, so maybe they never meant for this to be a farm. I mean, it doesn't have a silo or anything like that. So otherwise, it could just be the fact that I don't have field 48 bought. Honestly, I don't know. But we're going to leave it. I know it looks awful and it's totally not realistic, but we're going to leave it like this. And then yeah, we'll just have to start planting and hope that all goes well. But I have turned the wrong button. I have turned the time clock up to 120 times 120. So, dude, where am I going? We gotta go back to the farm. We gotta put this thing away. But after it reaches, I think 20, technically 20 p.m. But as soon as it reaches that, we should be able to skip through night. And also, I didn't know that this map had lights. That's kind of cool. I guess I haven't played on it on through night yet, so it's kind of cool knowing that it's got some lights. Oh no, I'm failing miserably right now. Come on, straighten out. Straighten out. There you go. Just nick the corner. That's all right. Back up a little more. Zoom in a bit too. All right, get that manual detach. It seems like the frame rate's doing a little better. I did hire out that worker, so my money has gone down a little bit, but it's honestly not much. Okay, got all of our lights on just because. We're gonna drive out here quick, hopefully before it reaches 24. Hopefully that before the time reaches 24, and then we'll skip through night once we get this thing attached. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Ooh, she sits back a little bit when you attach her. Yeah, look at that. Damn, it's a pretty big sewing machine, or planter, whatever you guys want to call it. I would probably just call it a sewing machine for the most part, just because that's what the game calls it. This hill's gonna be the death of me. And let's see, we gotta go over here. We'll fold her out, turn off the lights. It's about to be 24. Alright, and I do need to look at this because I haven't skipped night yet. Left Alt and N. That we can do. Left Alt N. Skip to dawn. No, we'll skip to dawn. We'll skip to dawn. That'll give us better lighting too. And as far as comparison goes from the Xbox and PC version of this game, by far PC is way better. Like way better. When you skip to day or skip through night on Xbox version, this screen right here takes forever, and most of the time you have to end up just like opening Seasons mod. That's the only menu you can open at that time for whatever reason. I don't know, but you have to open it just so it'll all like go away, just so this loading screen here goes away. And then of course, as I say that thing was taking a little longer than normal. But here's what we got, guys. We got the shoot, which cedar is this? The DB60 cedar planter sewing machine, whatever. Got the DB60 out, and then we got the 7310. So 7310, it's a good tractor. I mean, it's a 7R series, so it's R for robust. Just kidding, I have no idea what it means. But here's what we're gonna do. Now that it is mid-spring, let's double check here. We're at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It is mid-spring, so we are a go. We can plant, boys. Alright, let's pull him up close, lower him down, turn him on. We can run him now. Alright, so we should be planting just fine. And the cool thing about this planter is it has its own camera. Now, I saw Squad mess with this and I was like, man, I don't think I could play with that. I can play with this. It's alright. It honestly, it doesn't make it any harder. It doesn't make it any easier. It's just a different field of view. But also it turns not with the tractor, but after the tractor. So you gotta kind of watch your tractor and know where you're going still if you want it to be like super accurate. But I always just leave a little hanging off the field. You know, what's it gonna hurt? It's in the game, it's not gonna lose seed. In real life, yeah, you'd be planting in the grass. But as far as the game is considered, I think we'll be just fine. So we're gonna keep running around this field. This is 45, so this is the first field, I think. Yeah, this is the first field that we disked. So, oh, here's a plow patch. Here, let me switch back to my other camera. There's a plowed patch, so let's see if we can plant over that. Oh yeah, dude, no problem. Okay. So yeah, I honestly thought that might mess us up a little bit, but obviously not. There's a couple of plowed patches. That's why I was worried about it. You know, you don't want to have a field with all patchy, not unless you have to, unless you got to put a drain out there or something for for the water, for the erosion to go. Bigger test there. Oh yeah, that covers it up, no problem. I guess realistically, like, why would it make any difference whether it was plowed or disked or cultivated, whatever you want to say? You could still plant over it. It might not necessarily get all of the nutrients from the soil that it needs if you just plowed it and planted over what you plowed. But being that this cultivator is not like a direct seed, or cultivator, being that this planter isn't a direct seed, so it like doesn't cultivate while it plants, you know, kind of makes more sense to cultivate it before you do it, just because that's the way it works. But they do have planters, obviously. I mean, if you guys are watching this and you're into Farming Simulator, even the slightest bit, you know that there's planters that will cultivate while you plant. There's planters that just plant, like this one. And there's cool modded planters that have a really dope camera angle. So we can stick on this camera angle for now. Also, apologies about the whole stuttering thing. I don't know why. I do stutter day to day, pretty frequently. But I only really stutter when I'm deliberately trying to make conversation or something of the sort. So for the sake of the videos, I guess I kind of have to just sit here and talk to myself. But if you guys start commenting, then we can all talk. We can become a super tight community. And honestly, what I think would be really cool is if I could get into a server. I think I already said this, but if we could have a server, just a full-on dedicated server, especially like with this map. I love this map or Lone Oak Farms. That's a really good one too. But there's plenty of modded maps out there. The only modded map that I've played so far that's not like a who makes Farm Sim? Who's the company? I'm drawing a blank. You guys know. It'll be on the screen. If I remember while editing this, I'll throw it up on the screen. But I'm pretty sure that they see, and I can remember like who RuneScape is made by. You know, Jagex. I can remember who Grand Theft Auto is made by, and actually, can I remember who Grand Theft Auto is made by? Now I can't. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm drawing blanks all around. But that's okay. This is Farm Sim. I did, not that you guys necessarily care, but I did look into Farm Sim, or not Farm Sim, Grand Theft Auto 5, like modding and stuff like that. I was gonna do maybe, you know, some mod reviews. Oh, dude, we've had the time going this whole time. Had the time going the whole time. That's a lot of time. It is a lot of time because now we're at 1900 hours. Oh, boys. Just one of those days, I guess. But even the planter, I think in the first video I was talking about how the disc was a good mod because you could see how it sort of dips onto the terrain. But this is especially like just as good because look at that corner there, how it's sinking down further than the others. That's really cool. I mean, that would take effort. That's not something that just happens automatically. You got to put that function in there. You got to make it so the planter does that. So whoever created this mod, good on ya. Good on ya, mate. I was going to start every single gaming video with "What's up, YouTube?" but I decided against it because, one, I'm not Australian, and I don't really want to give out that vibe that I think I do a good Australian accent, because I don't. But there is a YouTuber named R. Willie, and that's his like kind of catchphrase thing, I guess. It just sounds better because he's actually Australian, but he just gets on there, and every start of the video it's "What's up, YouTube?" So anyways, kind of wish I had a catchphrase. We'll get there. I think as a whole... Wait, so how did my... Oh, money drop because day change. So we're on day 2 of spring now, so... I'm going to switch back to this camera angle. But I think as far as like the graphics go and everything, I did set it so only, I think, 7 mirrors could be like in game at one time. So I thought maybe that would bring it down. I dropped my resolution, obviously, was the main thing, so now we're at 2K instead of 4, but I don't honestly see a huge difference in quality. I mean, I know 2K and 4K are pretty close, but I don't see that much difference. Alright, so now we have successfully made it around with my constant stammering. Oh, no, don't fold, don't fold, don't fold. I just wanted you to be folded up. There you go. So now, what I think I should do is hire out the worker again. Get her going, and like I said in the last video too, I mean, it's a grindy game. So there's gonna be a lot of... Oh, you know what? I forgot this planter doesn't work with helpers. Damn shame. Unless it's going to now all of a sudden. Nope. Anyways, we'll start up our tractor. We'll just keep working our way around. Damn, since... Yeah, I did do quite a bit of talking. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and time-lapse all this too. But yeah, anyways, this is literally my whole life. This is what I spend, I would say 49.9999% of my time doing anymore is going to work, coming home, getting on Farming Simulator. It's just kind of a thing that happened. At first I thought those vlogs would sort of consume my life. Then I realized I don't do enough cool stuff, so I kind of stopped doing those and did more car-related stuff, which I'm still going to do, by the way. If you were if you were confused about this whole farm sim stuff, I'm still totally doing the whole car content thing. Like if I go to a show, or if I have a buddy who wants a feature done of his car or something, I'm totally doing that. I mean, I did spend a hefty penny on a bunch of video equipment, and that is something that I actually enjoy doing. Or like if I go on a vacation or something, I'm totally gonna film that and make a cool edited video or something like that. But for right now, this is what's consuming my life. And I decided I did need more YouTube content. I didn't want the channel to die, trying to bring it back to life. So this is what we've come to, is, as of right now, Farm Sim but hopefully we can get into other games. And I do have Steam, so I'm looking at Raft right now. Looks kind of cool. Looks kind of interesting. It's a little different. It's like Minecraft, but better graphics and way more water and sharks. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We can play around with some other stuff, and it's totally up to you guys too. I mean, whatever you want to see. I mean, I'll let's not get dirty, but I'll do anything or play anything. That makes it sound awful. But for right now, this is what we're set on. Farm Sim 17, and of course we're gonna do Farm Sim 19. It still has yet to come out. I can't remember the release date exactly, but I'm pretty sure it got leaked, or maybe not leaked. Maybe they meant for it to happen this way, but I know I think it was Amazon was the first people to like openly say when the release date was. I don't think Giant Studios. That's the name I was looking for earlier. Oh shoot, did I not plant that yet? I didn't plant that yet. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Giants maybe meant for that to happen. Maybe they didn't. But Amazon totally leaked that info on when the game is going to be released. But I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be really cool after like all the features that I've seen of it, and just recently I saw Squad put up what was that? It was like the first actual like driving gameplay. It was literally maybe a minute and a half, if that long, of like driving, I guess. But the reflections did look pretty cool. Not only the reflections, but there's actual like light orbs. You know what I'm talking about? Like you see a car and it's got chrome on it. You can see like the light of the sun as you walk around it sort of changes positions. That was definitely implemented. I thought that looked really cool. But as far as this game goes, I don't think there's really anything like that. There's the sunlight, obviously, but there's no sparkle from like the chrome or anything in the sunlight, and it definitely doesn't track with how you're standing in the game. So that's definitely going to be a neat feature to have for sure. I guess I don't know how much of the actual like commentary I'm going to have to keep in on like days where we're just planting like this. But even if I don't, I mean, the time lapse is always kind of cool to watch. But you can't be like moving your camera around like this, because if you're doing that during a time lapse, oh, it looks so bad, so bad. All right, turn her off, lift her up, turn around. This should be our last pass, boys. Should be the last pass. Get right up in the center there. Drop her down, turn her on, and we're off. God, it feels good. I feel like I'm flying. I bet you I only been playing for 2 hours tonight, and I feel like I got a lot done. I guess I am only doing the 3 fields, whereas I would have been doing, 9 or 10 of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, including 42. So would have been doing 9. We'll stick with 3 for now. We should be able to, hit our mark of how much money we're gonna need to switch farms to the cow farm, especially because we'll get to sell some equipment. So that'll be kind of nice. The combine for sure will be sold. The grain carts will be sold. We'll probably get a semi and I want to say tipper, like a proper semi-tipper. Either what are the brands for those? Now I gotta look. Yeah, either the Timpty, I believe that's how that's pronounced. That is the like #1 trailer you see here in Iowa. That and this the Wilson trailer. But yeah, we'll either do the Timpty or the Wilson for sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, because we have these 680 SD gravity wagons right now, those J&M gravity wagons, the white ones, which is really cool. I'm glad there's finally like a nice gravity wagon mod that has a color change option. Because I don't think there was one before this. At least it probably wasn't a public one. Ooh, and speaking of which, speaking about public mods, if you guys know anyone, or if you are a person who makes private mods, I will totally pay for a private mod. And hear me out, this is what I'm after. There's not very many like cars in the game. Why did I turn that off? There's not very many like cars. So what I'm after is more or less a 2004 Volkswagen R32. Those of you that know me know that that is my baby. Still doesn't run, by the way, if you know me that well. But I'm looking for one of those. I'm looking for a modded version that can be thrown in here that's totally drivable and actually looks legit. I did find one for Grand Theft Auto 5, but it looks like hell. It's not a good mod at all. It looks horrible. But yeah, if that could be something that would be on somebody's list of mods they want to create, I would totally pay for that. I don't even know how much people pay for mods, so you could totally just walk all over me and charge me like $100 for this R32 mod. I don't think I would pay that, but you could try. You could definitely try. Also, like custom trucks, maybe. Got a 2002 lifted Tahoe with almost 300,000 miles on it. If you could make one that's just as rusty, I'd appreciate that. Alright, we're going to X out of this guy, and then unhook, and then get back in her. You know what we're missing? A damn car wash. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do at the beginning of the next video. We'll go get a car wash. That's not a bad idea. Kind of looks like the trailer at E3 for FS19, doesn't it? It's not. Alright, dudes. I think I'm going to call that video here. I definitely really have to pee now, so I'm going to go do that. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.